Hey guys, it's Haydz here and welcome back to another episode of my single player world. Now, in the previous episode I told you what I was going to be working on, and it was the 3x3 door and also finishing up some redstone over there. I have done a bit of both already, guys, but before I get into it, I'm going to run back to the base and grab some resources and get all ready to finish off these projects. I'll do as much as I can this episode where I'm at a sprint. Also need to go back to get some more food. I think I had some cooking, so that should be all done by now. So we'll jump up here real quick. Shouldn't take too long. Now the 3x3 door I actually haven't got working yet. I have got a little prototype going there, but it's not fully operational, so we're going to try and get that working this episode as well. Let's take everything out of here. What do we got? Got some chicken, some iron. That's all good. And I think that's all I needed. I was going to grab some leaves as well, some more. We're running low on stuff here. What should I switch it for? I'll switch it for a water bucket. We'll dump this away because we don't need that at the moment. Okay, so I got tons of leaves now. Tons of all the wood I need. Let's put this down on my hotbar. Fill that up. Okay, I think we're all good now to jump straight into the redstone. First off, we will go have a look at the pumpkin/melon farm, and I'll show you the changes I did to that. So, pretty much all I did was I needed slime balls. So if we look here, we got some melons growing on this. Well, that's some really bad view, guys. I'll try and jump up there. No, not going to work. Okay. So all I needed was slime balls for the bottom pistons. And this half is pumpkins, that half is melons. And I'll show you the back of the redstone for those who missed it, but I reckon this is probably the best way to do it if you're cheap on resources. Well, I was holding shift then. Why did I fall off? Maybe it's the repeater? No, I don't know why I fell off then. Anyway, there's the input hooked up to a cheapo version of putting repeaters. You could just put repeaters on every single one. It'll make it look smoother. But if you can skip every second repeater if you want to cheap out in the redstone. So that's what I decided to do, of course. We're going to start cleaning this up as well, this farm. Seeing as it's pretty much done now. The first layer anyway. So the first layer of this and the first layer of the sugarcane is pretty much done. And up here, we do not need this really. Why is that there? That is not needed, but anyway. I'll probably get rid of that block actually. Let's punch it away. We don't need it at all. Let's start to make this as compact as possible. So that same signal comes up here a bit more delayed and lights up all of these pistons. Now I'm going to show you it being used again, even though we've only got 2 pumpkins there, it doesn't really matter. This one pushes it up, breaks it, then the top pistons happens a few seconds later, knocks them all down. And we just go and pick them up. And the pumpkins are going to be very useful, because that is what I'm going to be using to decorate stuff from now on. Oh, it's the other way around. There we go. The jack-o'-lanterns. That's the stuff we've been waiting for, guys. These look 100 times better than torches. I could probably even put them on top of that, could I? No, you can't. You can't put them on top of transparent blocks. Well, that's a bit of a downer, but whatever. I forgot about that. You cannot put pumpkins on any transparent block, which includes all of this type of stuff. All of these fences and half slabs, etc. So, now that I've shown you that side, this bit, the farm, the animal farm, I might end up putting another animal in there. I'm not sure what, because chickens lag my computer for some reason in that chunk. Not usually, my computer is beast, but whatever. Then there's this one, that knocks all the sugarcane down, and the water picks up all the leftover sugarcane that gets stuck up there, and washes it all down neatly to me. Look at that. How good is that, guys? The water slowly disappears. The sugarcane is perfectly cut to the right height. And we can just walk past here and pick it all up. So eventually I want to get all of these farms with water streams funneling it all into one area. But that'll probably be once I'm done 100% with everything. Because if I do that too early, I'm going to have to keep changing it. Because every time I add a new farm, I'll need to make a new water stream, I need to change it again. So that's why I've decided to not go with that. Let's go ahead and jump. How do I get back there? It's been I think I closed it off. There is no way back there anymore. Okay, whatever. Let's just make our own. Have we got any vines on us? No. So we're going to have to make a dodgy little jumping puzzle. Because that's how we roll. Let's do that. Okay. So this gets us up here. And this is a pretty simple method as well. There's water basically behind under this. So the water is behind this block here. And basically what happens is the first signal goes around the back. This pushes all these forward, which knocks off all the sugarcane. And then these pistons lift up and all the water comes out and washes it all down to us. And that's easy to duplicate as well, guys. I can just double this exact circuit above it again. It's not as compact as my last design. See how compact, not compact. What's compact even mean? Is that even a word? Probably is in some country, but not a word I know. So that's that redstone project. Now that I've updated you on that, you've probably all been waiting for it. Now it's time to go to the actual project that I said I was going to be working on. So let's go over here and let's try and fix it up. Oh no. Looks like we got a fight on our hands. See you later, knock off the edge. Oh, he survived somehow. I don't want to kill you, I just want to knock you off. You're going to die anyway, but... Oh, no! Oh! That was noob, guys. I'm blaming that on the keyboard. Yep, definitely the keyboard's fault. We'll quickly patch this up. It's wasting a lot of my resources, I noticed. These bridges are really hard to build. I need to chop down whole jungle trees to get that. It's unbelievable. So, combination lock, done. That was in a previous episode. I brought it to here. Blah, blah, blah. That's all irrelevant. Let's have a look at this. So, this is a basic 3x3 door. At the moment, it is missing the sand block. But that is for a very good reason. Actually, let's light up this area a bit first. Where are we going to jam these? Let's put one up there. And we'll put one over there. That gives us a bit of light. And we'll put some over here as well. Just to stop anything spawning on top of us. I love them. Don't they look good, guys? They are way better than anything else out there. I'll put another jack-o'-lantern there. So this is the basic 3x3 door. I do have a tutorial for this on my channel. Just go to my channel and go Redstone Tutorials. Basically what's happening is I got pistons pulling all the surrounding blocks. So let's flick this lever. As you can see, that makes the 3x3 area. But there's a block in the middle there. That's the hard bit to get rid of. And that's what this part of the circuit is for. The rest of the circuit literally pushes a block down. This one pushes blocks across. This side pushes blocks across. This one pushes one up. That's simple as, guys. You could literally hook that up any way you want. You could have redstone going everywhere. Just hook those pistons up and you'd get a door like this. The hard bit is getting this timing bit working. So, oh well, that's not what I wanted to do. Where's my axe at? We'll get rid of that. So flick that. And we'll go put sand up there. Real quick. And I'll show you what it's supposed to do, even though it's broken at the moment. Put the sand there. Let's actually hook this up manually to save us some time. Basically, you just need a power... Can I power this block? Hang on, we need to get another lever. Grab this, get rid of that. Okay, that's actually not going to work. Okay, we're going to have to deal with the levers for a minute until I fix that up, but when I flick this switch, bam, everything works. Flick it again, bam, everything goes back. But as you can see, there's a problem with this block not getting pulled by this piston. And I have looked into why this happens. Look at it. See how it's right there? And it's touching that block? It needs to get more delay to it. But technically it should be working. Now, you guys can tell me about this in the comments and tell me if that's been a Minecraft update. Oh, I survived. Yes! Die, spider! Get out of here! I'm not dying today. Back up the tree we go, guys. I was actually silent there for about 5 seconds because I thought I was dead for sure. That's unbelievable. I think I fluked that. Let's get our way back up here. Get some of this away. Wow, that was lucky, guys. I'm extremely happy with the outcome of that. I did that on purpose, of course. That's crouch now. Yeah, so I'm thinking it might be a Minecraft update, and if not, it'll be a directional glitch. Now, I have experienced these directional glitches before, and that is what I think it is. So we're going to do some testing on that and see if we can fix it. First off, let's test if it's an obvious directional glitch. We'll get rid of that block. Put a block there. Jump up here. Is there redstone on there? Yep. Okay. So we've got to get rid of this torch. Place it there. Now, if we turn this off here, that doesn't even activate half the thing. That goes back and then that fails. Okay. Well, that's mad. That's obviously not going to be working for us. It's not that direction. Need to place some blocks. Just like that. We need it to power this as well. I'm pretty sure it's a directional glitch, guys, but I can't be sure. See, that powers that half of the circuit, right? This one will power the other half. That's pushing it away. What? How did that work? How did that pull that block away? That's what I want to know. Let's grab our sand back. So we'll hit this. Hit that. Well, we need to put that back actually. Let's put that back. Hit this one away. Pick this up. We'll put a block. Let's just see what happens here. It's not even activating that half of the circuit. Mad. That's good. Good to know, guys. Useless. So basically what I'm trying to do here is work out why the directional thing isn't working. Because I know I need to move a torch in a certain direction, but it's going to take a bit of testing. So I think I'm going to cut. I'm going to come back and see if I can work out the directional bug. It's just a matter of testing different directions and organising the redstone differently in this area. And if I can work it out, I'll come back. So be right back, guys. Hey guys, I'm back after doing some testing. And I think I found some pretty good answers out that should be pretty useful to you guys. At first I thought it was a directional error, because that is the usual error you get when building this type of circuit. It's basically because, like, if I put this redstone torch over here and had the input coming in from another direction, it'll usually work if it was a directional error. And it happens in some chunks, but it was not that at all, because I totally eliminated the possibility of it being a directional error by adding in this repeater. Because what this repeater does is, see the block right there that my cursor's pointing at? That was the problem. That block wasn't getting pulled out and pushed in quick enough. But if I put this repeater here, that gives it the right amount of delay, and this little added circuit here, I'll just quickly jump up there, you can see the redstone, that's the added bit to my previous tutorial and the repeater. So that got rid of all directional error problems, and as you can see, it still doesn't work. And I think I know why, guys. I want you to have a guess now. Have a look at this. Try and guess the problem just by seeing that information. You have the information that it is not a directional error because I had fixed that problem, and you also have the information that it would work normally. Now, what do you think it is? If you guess it, you're a redstone genius, but I'm going to tell you in about 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Alright, this is what I think it is, guys. A couple patches ago, Mojang fixed sand generators. Well, they fixed the old way of doing it, all the ones I know about anyway. And when they did that, they updated sand so it doesn't stay in the air for a certain amount of ticks. As you can see, when I did that, the sand moved up instantly, didn't bounce, didn't look like it was separated from the piston at all. What Mojang has done is joined these two blocks together as if they are one. Now see this, I pull it down, the sand goes down instantly with the piston head. So it doesn't, like, it just comes down instantly like it is one block. That is a problem, I think, because I believe in my old tutorials, the sand stayed in midair for a couple of server ticks, which you can just pretend is like a second. So just pretend that the sand stays in the air for a second. Bam. That would not have fallen down as quick. This block would have got pushed in there, etc. That's the basic idea of it. So we'll get rid of the sand. Now I'll show you it. Bam, it's working perfectly fine. See how it works perfectly fine? Now, pretend the sand is in there. You pull it back, the sand falls down. It stays up there for a second, falls down. Push it back up. It doesn't work anymore. As soon as I put the sand in there, the sand blocks it. Because it's a little change, I think. Anyway, that's my theory, guys. I don't know if that's correct. Please feel free to help me out. If you know the problem to this, and it's not what I said, or if it's not the directional thing, if you know how to fix this, I'm going to show you my little circuit. You can go to my Redstone tutorials to get the exact layout, and the only bit you really need to change is this for the direction, because I believe that is a problem in this chunk as well as whatever other problem is causing that sand area not to work. So if you know how to fix this, get it working, send me a screenshot or even a video response, and I'll accept it, and I'll probably get you some views as well. Like, everyone will see it in the channel video responses, and you might get some views out of it, so it's definitely worth fixing. If you guys go onto my channel, get the exact layout, rebuild it, recreate it, and try and get it working, that'll be great. And I'll fix that up, and that'll be good. But for now, I'm going to leave it like this, so it's a bit dodgy. Let's go ahead and get it hooked up and pretend it's working for now. Actually can't hook it up right now because I changed the layout of it, but that's fine. Let's just go up here. Actually, we'll put the lever back just because I'll leave it exactly how it is so you guys have a chance to fix it. Oh, what did I throw that down there for? Okay, so you guys have a chance to fix it. I'll leave it exactly like this until next episode, see what you guys come up with. And I'll just work up here for today, creating some more circuits we will be needing. We can get rid of that redstone. We need some more work area here, so let's deck it out with some nice wooden planks. Some spruce wood. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, so this is our input. Let's bring it around to here. We're going to hook this up to a silent T flip-flop, I think. That might be the best way to go here. I'm going to just do it as I go, guys. I'm just going to make it up. But we don't... Oh, I was holding shift! This got to be a joke. Wow. I'm fluking the luck, though, guys, with the non-dying from falling off trees today. It's turning out pretty well, if you ask me. Let's nom some of this chicken down. Go back up here. So this is a T flip-flop design that I designed myself ages ago, and I've got a video up and it's got quite a lot of views. It was pretty popular. It was probably one of my first popular videos, actually. So go check that out if you ever want to make anything out of redstone. I use the T flip-flop for everything. It is the best circuit by far, and it is extremely easy to set up. Just do that. It's been ages since I've done this, but I should be able to remember. Just jam a torch there. Put that redstone like that. Link that up. Let's just test this real quick by lighting up that. And do it again. Okay. Why is that not lighting that up? We need a lever. We need a lever. Where are they? I lost all my levers down there, did I? I go through like 40 levers an episode, I swear, when I'm working on things like this. Unless they're in my inventory and I'm blind again. Hopefully not, guys. Please tell me if I'm going blind again. We always do in the comments anyway. You're like, Haydz, there was like 40 signs in your inventory, mate. Should have been on that. We don't like watching you when you just don't know what you're doing. Anyway, we'll just chuck that redstone there. I'll pick it up in a second after the episode. We will test this with a lever. Okay, that seems to be working. The main part of the structure is working. Let's try with a button now, because that is the input we will have. I don't have stone, I need wood. Wooden button will do. What am I going to throw out this time? It's 2 sticks. Okay, time to test it with the button. And I think this will have the same amount of... Yeah. So we're using a button over here. So I don't even know why I used a lever in the first place. We'll be going off button timings. So just like that. As you can see, that is too quick. So let's bump it down to this one. Try it again. That went around twice. Okay. Let's go to this timing. Nope, still nothing. Let's try it on the first timing. So it's off now. Flick, flick, flick. On. Flick, flick, flick. On. Okay. It's no good. Let's go ahead and change this timing. Did they do some major redstone things that I haven't noticed, or what? How did that go back on? Get off it. That clearly wasn't. So that's off. That's on. That's off. That's on. Okay, so that's working. And the basic idea of this is the input. And depending on what timings you have going in, you just need to modify these two. And basically how it works is, it is a T flip-flop. And this is your output. So right here. As you can see, it is on now. If we flip the button, it'll go off. If we flip the button again, it'll go back on. Now, it's not meant to flash, and you can muck around with the timings, add some more repeaters in here to fix that. But that's the basic idea of a T flip-flop. A lot of people do it with the pistons. How the pistons move, and then it allows current through one direction, but not the other, so it turns on and off that way. But really, I like this design way better, guys. It demolishes any other design I've seen. It's 100 times better. Even though it looks like Mojang have mixed up with the timings a bit and changed things on me, you can still get it working, because see what I did? I just adjusted it a tiny bit and now it's working again. So I'll probably end up using something like this as a medium to join that switch up to the door. So that'll be fairly good, I believe. And I'm happy with that. And I think that's all I need to do this episode. I was hoping to get a lot more done, but seeing as there's been some changes with Redstone that I was not aware about, I've run into some problems. So I'm going to have to redesign everything. The design I had in my head will not work, as you can clearly see, unless I want a door with a hole in it, and a switch that flashes on and off a bit too many times. But I'll work it out, guys. I'll have this project fixed by next episode, hopefully. And I really like actually doing these Redstone episodes. I don't get much done, but tell me what you guys like. Do you like me showing you how things work and teaching you how to make your own circuits and how to modify things to get it to work for you if things aren't working or when patches come, all that type of stuff? Do you like me showing you what I did this episode, like exactly what I'm doing, how it works, what's happening, what's going wrong? Or do you just want me to show you the finished product and go, bam, look, a working gate. How good is that, guys? I press the button, it works. Or do you want me to show you all the troubleshooting I do to actually get it to work? Make sure to post that in the comments, guys. If you like seeing how I work it out, or if you just want to see the finished product. Because if you just want to see the finished product, next episode I'll probably have it done by then. I'll just show you it all finished and be like, bam, guys, let's do some decorating. Or do you want me to show you me working it out in person, live, just putting redstone around the place like I was this episode? It's 100% up to you guys. Make sure to tell me, and as always, thanks for watching. I'll see you later. All my servers are proudly sponsored by voserve.com. Make sure to check them out in the description for some great deals.